As we all know about the 4-3-3-5, it's one of the best 4-3-3 variations that you can use in FC24. Now this weekend league, I jumped into FUT Champs with the 4-3-3-5, which got me into rank 3, 16-4. Not my best record, but I was really enjoying the game with these TIKI-TAKA custom tactics that I'm using with the 4-3-3-5. And these custom tactics are not only for TIKI-TAKA, it's actually meta in game. You'll have the 4-4-2 formation on the defense with your right center mid, left wing covering the wing, CDM and left center mid covering the center. Not only that, also on the attack you will have your right wing playing as a second striker, and your right center mid and left center mid will be always asking for the ball and always there to pass to. So on this video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you the best custom tactics you can use with the 4-3-3-5 right now in EAFC 24 in my opinion. Like I said, these custom tactics are about TIKI-TAKA, so if you want to enjoy the game and play TIKI-TAKA, try these custom tactics out. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, before we jump into the custom tactics, if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe, drop a like on this video, that will be always appreciated. And if you are looking to buy FC24 coins, check out IGGM.com for the cheapest prices out there. Fast delivery, 100% safe, and use the code Y5K to get yourself up to 5% off. Link in the description. And now let's jump straight into the custom tactics and start things up with the defensive style. Of course, I'm going with balance. Don't you ever start the match with pressure on heavy touch or press after position lost. Always start the match with balance. If you are losing that time, you can switch it to press after position lost, which is the best option if you want to get back into the game. But to start a match, always start it with balance. Moving on into width, I'm going for 45, and for depth, I'm going for 65. You have got a CDM on this formation, so there's no problem at all to go for 65 depth, which is absolutely great. For the high press, in my opinion, go for something between 55 to 65. Build up play, of course, I'm going with balance, and for chance creating, I'm going with direct passing, the only good thing that you can use in FC24. Yup, you might say if you want to play it TIKI-TAKA, you have to go with position or balance. But if you are talking about meta custom tactics to use in FC24, of course, there is nothing else you can use other than direct passing. With on the attack, I'm going for 35. It's already a wild formation, so you have to bring it down a little. So that's why I'm using 35 width. And that's the reason why I said your right wing is going to be playing as a second striker in game. You're going to feel like he is the right striker on the 4-4-2 formation. Plays in the box, I'm going for 6. Corners and free kicks, I'm going with 2. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on into the player instructions. Starting things up with the defense, right center back, left center back, goalkeeper, everything is on default. Don't change anything with them. Right back and left back, stay back while attacking. Now you can actually use one of your fullbacks on the attack. He will be so effective for you on the attack, especially the right back, because your right wing is gonna play it narrow and he is going to be a second striker in game. So if you let your right back join the attack, he can be effective for you. But at the same time, if you want to play it safe like me, go for stay back while attacking for the right back and left back. Let's move on into the midfielders and start things up with the CDM and the left center mid. Right here you need players who has got absolutely great defending and physicality in game, and I recommend using players that has got the high defending work rate, because they are going to be center defending mids in game. You won't see them on the attack that much. You're only gonna see them on the defense, intercepting, tackling and stopping a counter attack, especially for your CDM. Now your left center mid is going to be a box-to-box midfielder, but not a normal box-to-box midfielder. No, he's going to be a defensive box-to-box midfielder. Sometimes you're gonna see him on the attack, but not always. Most of the time you're only gonna see him on the defense, intercepting, tackling and stopping a counter attack. So for your CDM and left center mid, you need players who has got absolutely great defending and physicality in game. For the instructions for the CDM, cut passing lines, stay back while attacking and cover center. And for the instructions for the left center mid, stay back while attacking, cover center and stay on edge for cross. The reason why I'm using stay on edge for cross, with that you're gonna see him sometimes on the attack asking for the ball. He's gonna be on the edge of the box, always asking for the ball and always there for you to pass to. Now moving on into the right center mid, right here you need a box-to-box midfielder, but not a normal box-to-box midfielder. No, you need an attacking box-to-box midfielder. In game on the attack, you're gonna feel like your right center mid playing as a center attacking mid in game, sometimes trying to get in behind, and of course always there for you to pass to and always assisting your right wing and your striker. Basically right here you need a center attacking mid in game, a player who can hold up the play with his dribbling, a player who can go for a good through pass for the right wing and the striker, and a player who can go for a long shot. Sometimes you're gonna see him available to go for a long shot. So for your right center mid, you need an attacking box-to-box midfielder, and for your left center mid, you need a defensive box-to-box midfielder. Now for the instructions for the right center mid, get into the box for cross. Not only that, also with get forward. With that, like I said, on the attack, you're gonna see him playing as a center attacking mid in game. behind your right wing and your striker. And don't use cover center with the right center mid. Like I said on the start of the video, your right center mid and left wing will be covering the wing on the defense, and it will turn into the 4-4-2 formation on the defense. This is all about the midfielders. Let's move on into the attack and start things up with the left wing. First thing I want to say about the left wing, he will come back on defense and he will be playing as the left mid on the 4-4-2 formation on the defense. And to be honest with you, your left wing on the attack is not as effective as your right wing and the center forward. Basically right here he will come back on defense, but don't get me wrong, sometimes he can be really effective for you. You're gonna see him always trying to get in behind and always inside the box to finish. Basically he will be playing as a winger in game, not like the right wing playing as a second striker. No, the left wing will be playing as a left wing on the attack. So right here you need a player who has got absolutely great pace, and you need a player who has got good / average defending stats, and I recommend using a player that has got the high defending work rate. That would be absolutely perfect for your left wing. He will help you on the defense, and as you can see I'm using Adama Traore as you can see, and he is doing decent, to be honest with you. He has got good defending and physicality in game, and he has got the 95 pace, so on the attack when I want him to get in behind, he can get in behind easily. For the instructions for the left forward, come back on defense, not only that, also get into the box for cross. Now let's move on into the right wing, probably the most important player on this formation, to be honest. Sometimes he is going to score goals more than your center forward. Sometimes you're gonna feel that he is your striker. You don't have a center forward or a striker on this formation other than your right wing. Basically what I'm trying to say, he is really important in game. You're gonna see him always trying to get in behind, and when you are going for a counter attack, you're gonna see your right wing not playing as a right wing. You're gonna see him playing as a striker, literally as a striker. You're gonna see him standing next to your center forward. You're gonna feel like your right wing is the right striker and your center forward is the left striker with these custom tactics. So right here you need a player who can easily get in behind. You need a player who can play as a striker or as a right wing. Of course he's a right wing, sometimes you're gonna see him playing wide, but that's just sometimes. Most of the time you're gonna see him playing narrow as your second striker or maybe the main striker on this formation. For his instructions, cut inside, get in behind, stay forward and get into the box for cross. With that being said, let's move on into the center forward. Now having a center forward is way better than having a striker if you want to play a tiki-taka, and you're gonna feel that when you try these custom tactics. Your center forward is gonna be always there for you, always asking for the ball, and sometimes, or I can say most of the time, you're gonna see him trying to get in behind if there's some space that he can get in behind into. And to be honest with you, with these custom tactics, you're not gonna feel a big difference between a center forward and a striker, because with these custom tactics, you're gonna feel like he is playing as a striker and always trying to get in behind. But at the same time, sometimes you're gonna see him coming back and asking for the ball and playing at tiki-taka, and that's the beauty of the center forward on this formation. For his instructions, get in behind, stay central and stay forward. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is all the custom tactics and the player instructions that I'm using with the 4-3-3-5. I'm really loving this formation at the moment, especially for that tiki-taka. Your right center mid and left center mid will be always there for you and always available to pass to. Like I said about the right center mid, you need an attacking box-to-box midfielder, and for the left center mid, you need a defensive box-to-box midfielder. For the right wing, you're gonna feel like he is the main striker on this formation. You need a player who you can really rely on. And like I said, on the defense, it will turn into the 4-4-2 formation on the defense, which is absolutely perfect. Right center mid, left wing covering the wing, CDM, and left center mid covering the center. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the video done. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.